Hello and welcome to Tune In Tuesday. Yom Shlishi Pamaim Kitov. Wow, I got a tripod. Made a little investment so that it was easier to make videos. That feels good. Okay, so I'm feeling really nervous about this one because, yeah, it's personal and it's private. So I'm nervous and I'm going to go for it anyways and we'll see what happens. So, welcome. Thank you for pressing play. I really appreciate it. Today, what is up on Tune In Tuesday, what is up on Yom Shlishi Pamaim Ki Tov is, great. So, I'll just go into it. So I was at the beach the other day with my mom, and my mom's gonna be like, "What?" Anyways, I, got undressed. I was wearing a bathing suit, and she was like, "Oh, your legs are pale," and I was like, "Oh no, are they? Like really?" And she's like, "Yeah, they're pale. I'm just used to seeing them more tanned." Very neutral, not like. And then she went on, and I had a meltdown on the inside. She did not know. And I was like, my legs are pale. Like, why is she talking about what I look like? Like all these things. And I got really angry. And then the next day, I just kept tanning my legs. I was like, I need to get darker legs. And what's come up from this is, so I've struggled a lot with placing my value on what I look like. And basically, like, there's a big part of me that if I don't feel pretty or skinny, whatever that means that day, I don't feel like I have value. And it comes out in my mood. It's not like I'll talk about it. It's not like I'll diet or say things like that, but it's where my mood will go. I'll get in a bad mood or I'll get in a good mood. And I've done work on this for years and years and years and years, but there's always new levels, and I'm hitting into my new level. And wherever I good about where I do not place the value of what I look like, that's really solid within me, and I feel really good about that. And I can feel where I love who I am despite what I look like, despite anything. And then there's a part of me that doesn't have that. That's like still goes into fear or like has challenge with it. And when my mom said that, what it exposed for me was thank you, Mom, you did me a really big favor because now I'm on a whole new level. She exposed for me where, hey, I still really care. Like there's still a really big part of me that's active, that doesn't, that chooses to let my looks put placed on my value. And I don't really care why or when it started or how it happened. I care what I'm doing about it right now. And what I realize is that, oh wow, I need to go to my whole next level of self-love. And whenever I like, oh wow, I'm in a whole new level of this or a whole new level of that, I don't really know what to do. Like I like kind of reach for things that are comfortable. I'm like, oh yeah, crystals, great. Been getting a lot of rose quartz and like taking baths with it and just, reading great books that preach like loving yourself no matter what you look like and things like that. And that's helpful. And I'm also like totally open. I'm like, all right, universe, like, or whatever you want to call it, like, I don't know, Muskoka, whatever. This is happening right now. Like, I need assistance. Bring in my resources. Like, show me where my resources are so I could move through this to my next level, my next increment. And and I felt like I was really, and I was doing it slowly. Like it's not like this huge revelation that happens in 3 days. I'm like, hey, I'm gonna be working on this for a while. I can really feel that it's gonna take time, and I'm happy that I'm not blinded. That I just think, oh, I have it all. I have the whole looks values thing like together, and I've moved way past that. Like it takes courage to be like, hey, I'm not past that, and it's scary to admit it to myself. Like, yeah, say it to you guys. That's also scary. It's actually scarier to admit it to myself. And I just had an experience where I really wanted ice cream. and I still haven't gotten it yet. But this is what's going on right now. I really wanted ice cream, and I wanted it, a couple days and thinking, oh, should I get ice cream? No, like wait a bit. And I was like, oh, but you worked out today, you're gonna work out tomorrow, you're not gonna feel good. And I was like, oh wait, I'm actually afraid. Like I'm actually afraid to have the ice cream. And I'm just like, wow, like that's there still? I had no idea. And yeah, and again, I don't have an answer of what I'm going to do with that because I don't know. And that's really uncomfortable and that's really scary, and I have a lot of like there's no control. I don't have control over fixing this. And like yeah, and that's how I do things. That's how I've been doing things. Like recognizing it, feeling it, and then just opening to what's next and being solid with not knowing. And then like, okay, like let's keep going with life. Let's keep going with what's next. And yeah, and it's like my brain is like, of course, ice cream isn't scary. Of course, what I look like and what pants I fit into and what people think of me. Of course, that doesn't place that doesn't like raise or lower my value, but my body doesn't fully believe that, and that's where I've been at lately. I've been like really noticing that. So that's my tune in Tuesday. And I just want to be totally honest. Like, I'm nervous because I'm like, oh, wow, this isn't a really uplifting one. Like, I'm not all like, glowy, and this is what I got from that because, like, I'm in the middle of it. And I actually know that I'm totally going to get something. I don't know when, but my body is on the job. My subconscious is on the job. I'm on the job. And I'm just going to, like, obviously keep living my life because it's not that much of a big deal. But I wanted to share it because I sense that a lot of us feel that, whether like because how we grew up or things we were exposed to or whatever. It doesn't really matter in the end. It's like, hey, what am I doing? What am I doing about it now? So what I'm doing about it right now is I'm being honest with myself, being honest with my commitment and this community that I'm reaching out to. I don't know who it is right now, but you guys. And just like totally trusting also. This is coming, wow, this is coming in right now. Just totally trusting that in my unknown, again, I'm just getting to another level of it. Whenever I'm in my unknown, the knowing will come in. Not right now, not when I want it, but it will come in. And part of my growth is always having no idea what to do, how to figure it out, where to go. It's intrinsic, it's essential. So I wanted to expose a video of when I don't know, of something that's personal to me. So that's that. And thank you for watching. And I hope you have an awesome day. And that, if you're like in a place where you don't know, like stay there. You'll know eventually. It's good stuff. Wow. Okay. That's that. Have an awesome evening, day, whenever you press play. And I will talk to you guys next Tuesday. And yeah, have a great life today. Bye.